You're annoying. Hey. Get going. Although I need to turn that. Well, I need to reset it anyways. Yeah, we are running late. Running late. Hoping we were going to make it to the top of the mountain before the sun went down, but fat chance of that happening because we I don't know how much time we have until true sunset, but I mean it's almost down behind the mountains already. But traffic is horrible, and we had to run, and this is going to be impossible trying to make a left-hand turn here. Dang it. I forgot the gimbal, and I forgot her harness at home, so we had to run back home to grab it. So come on. Why are you going so slow? So yeah, we'll see how well this goes. I don't know. Well, I'll take a headlamp, but most likely it's going to be dark when we get to the top, and then it'll definitely be dark on the way down. I was hoping to do the 10-mile route. It's like 9.8 miles or something like that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We might just do I think it's like a 6-mile route. It'll be, yeah, I think we're only going to have like half an hour of sunlight left. And then tomorrow we are going to do our long run down the Helena Ridge Trail, but I will only be able to live stream. I'm going to be out in the back, so wow, it's easy to see this street now because they put a pedestrian crossing in right here, which is something they should have done a long, long time ago. But Nari's excited because she was excited when she saw me put my shoes on. But then she got really excited when we went back home to grab her harness and we put the harness on. Wow, it is busy up here. I didn't think it would be that busy. Am I even going to be able to park? Because it is freaking packed. Why is it so packed? Well, now I wish we would have just gone to scratch gravels. Maybe there's a parking spot up here. I mean, it's still packed. there might be one spot. 2 spots. That's still a lot of freaking cars. Oh, 3 spots actually. See this one up here. They've been cutting a lot of trees down. Which is kind of a, what do you call it, something of contention? I don't know what you call it, but something of contention with me. Bone of contention. Ooh, it's a little bit chilly. I'm gonna put a coat on, I think.
Yeah, it was real good.
Pretty dang chill. Oh, sorry, you going?
You're okay.
Excuse me. Well, I gotta get my dog ready and everything, so. Put a coat on, I think. Well, I mean, I could. Hold on, squirrel. Don't go anywhere. Oof. Try and get out of here because there's people coming down the trail. There we go. I gotta get out of the trailhead because she's supposed to be on a leash. Ooh, it's chilly. There we go. I don't know why this is doing its thing. Ooh, they've done a lot of thinning out of trees here. So, you know, I've complained in the past about this. And how they've been destroying the forest here, all to thin it out for fire mitigation purposes, and how I've complained that there's natural fire mitigation done in these trees because every year there's so much beetle kill. Well, now it's even worse than that because I mentioned this the other day, but like 4 weeks ago they had 90-mile-an-hour winds come through here, and since there's not big groups of trees to share the load, it's just like single trees out everywhere. So many of the trees have blown down now, so now there's even less trees. I expect this many people to be here. Gosh dang it, I forgot her leash. Hopefully we'll be okay. Whew. This is like tough work. Oh, I never restarted this either because I was so worried about getting out of there. I've gone not too far. Why does it say? I'm waiting for my stream to start. It started, you fool. It says I have connection. Stupid thing. Man, it is like freaking. This is why I wanted to be on top. Look at that freaking sunset down in the valley. The views are awesome. I'm pretty sure somebody's building a house up there. And that used to be public land. Because you can see it from the other side. And it's like, oh, that's nice. Selling off more city. Well, by public, I mean city public. And I'll bet you whoever was able to buy it probably has some connection to city leadership. That's the one thing I hate about this town. Well, there's a few things I hate about this town. Access to trails is not one of them, though. Access to trails is awesome. Okay. Here. I don't know if we have the time. Well, okay, we're going this way, yes. I was gonna do it, but she decided for us. It's a little bit longer going that way, and it's a really nice single track, at least for a little ways. But that's okay. The way they do the forestry management in this whole forest district is a bone of contention for me. And it's only this forest district that I really have issues. And I'm no forestry science major, but I've talked to a few that question the way they do things here, and also just the fact that nowhere else does it, does the same types of things, makes you question it too. So look at this. There used to be a nice thick forest here. Not anymore. Not anymore. No, well, not even a nice thick one. But at least more trees than that. Like it was a lot like this. And even this has had some chopped down. And I've seen the guy out here that marks the trees for them to cut down. And he doesn't have a system. No system at all. In fact, it's probably like somebody making minimum wage and they're just like, just go out there and mark every like 5th tree or whatever. Randomly. Because I've seen some where they've marked a tree that is fully nice healthy tree, and he marks that one to be chopped down, and then right next to it is one that's beetle kill, and it's not marked to be chopped down. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? Well, it wasn't the fifth tree. It could have been the fifth tree. Oh, it just drives me crazy. And the only reason why they're thinning it out like this and it's such a big deal is because if a fire was to start, the only houses that would be in danger are over here on the other side over there. And what do you know, they're all $1 million homes. So of course you don't want their homes burned down. But they don't have a, like a, what do you call it, a fire break between the forest and their homes. So why don't they, if they're that worried about fires? It's like this huge, see the fence up here, we'll be going next to it. That used to be city land too, until they sold it to this person that has this big ass $1 million house right here. And then this huge plot of land, which, you know what? If you wanted to build a house, that's fine. Doesn't need that much land though. So they had to reroute the trail and totally shut one of the other trails down. Also, this rich bastard can have a home right here. And it's like, Mount Ascension used to be my favorite mountain to go. One, because it's not as busy as Mount Helena. You get almost as much vert. In fact, you can get more. It's really easy to get medium runs and medium length runs. So like, you know, 12 to 16 miles. There's the rich ass house right there. But for some reason, he was able to buy all this land all the way over that way and shut down a trail that used to go up right here, up that way, as well as make them reroute this trail. Because the trail used to go on the road that's right there. That used to be the trail. It just went right up here and then went there. So well, when they sold him the land, why couldn't they have made sure it was on his property line was on the other side of the road versus this side? They wouldn't have had to put this new trail in if they would have done that. But as it is, I just can't believe how corrupt governments are at all levels in the U.S. Whew. Hopefully my dog's behaving out there. Looks like she was going to say hi to someone. Whew. It's like here in Helena, it was a huge thing because there was somebody up high in the city government here that got caught embezzling like millions of dollars. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Whew. There's this guy's land. And the trail used to be about where she's at right now. It used to go up. And you can still go up it for a little ways. But there's about a, oh geez, maybe a 50-yard section that is now on that person's side of the fence. Where the trail goes through. I do not have my uphill legs. Our plan tomorrow is to do, wow, it's like it's almost unrecognizable being up here with all the trees that they cut down. Like, I don't even recognize this anymore. It's so thinned out. It's just, I used to love coming up here because, I guess I never finished that thoughts, and I'll talk about the plan for tomorrow, but not only is there less people up here, but there was more trees. So it was a lot more shade, not as exposed as Mount Helena. No, Nari, we're gonna go straight. Sweet girl. We're gonna come back on the one trail that way. Well, we're not gonna come down on this trail, but wow, they don't even want anybody using that trail. Look at that, they put the freaking trees, a pile of trees right on the trail. Freaking idiots. I actually wonder about that trail at all. Like, that's a main trail. It's weird that they did that. Look at how thinned out it is. This is nuts. Like, what the hell, people? We're probably gonna come down the main trail if I had to guess. But we're gonna go up. Come on. Backside. What the plan is. Did not they thinned it out. What I'll be doing. Plus, I really think the trails here are nicer too than Mount Helena. Like I said, it's easier to get bigger miles. Anyways, tomorrow though, we're gonna be going up Mount Helena, and then we're gonna drop down on the Ridge Trail, and we're gonna go do an out and back all the way down to Park City Trailhead. And then what we might do is go down, or what it's called, something about a horse trail. I just don't remember what it is, what kind of horse, something horse trail, I think it is, and possibly jump over to Rodney Ridge, and then, or no, it's not even Rodney Ridge, it's something else, actually, and then run on that, and that comes out at Dump Gulch, maybe climb Dump Gulch, back up, and go backside of Mount Helena and back around. But as soon as we drop, oh, I got the like the hiccups right now, and not the good kind. Well, I mean, hiccups are never good. Like, it's causing stomach acid to go up my throat. I drank a lot right before we came here because I'm dehydrated. But anyways, I will probably only live stream to the top of Mount Helena, because then once we drop down off of there, the signal is very, very spotty. The rest of the way, it actually gets worse as you get further down, because we're going to be going down. That's the ridge right there, all the way down over to that peak, and I think we go past that peak to the next peak. Oh yeah, we do go to the next peak. And even on this run, once we get up here a little ways, the signal is going to get spotty until we get about 3/4 of the way up. Entertainment, and which is a section of trail that I use to see how fit I am, but I am in no way. That's my, like, to see how fit I am as far as mountain running goes. But I am in no shape. All right, slow down. We're not racing. I am not in mountain running fitness, so I will probably be moving pretty slow. But we'll do our best. And hope that the stream doesn't crash. It'll be, once we get up here a little ways. Like, pretty much, once we start making this left-hand turn into, this is Davis Gulch, that's when it'll start to get a little spotty. Sometimes we turn right there if we're just doing a shorter thing. So she was making sure that we're turning. I'm sure it is. They came and cleared this out last year. That's why there's old burn piles around here from stuff that they burned. And now they've done it again. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, it's not any worse. Like, it didn't magically get thicker as far as forest goes. Like, what the hell? Oh, I got a little bit of a side stitch because I drank so much water. That's probably why I got the burpee hiccups going. That's what I was trying to say. It's like, Riley's mom got back a little bit ago, so we went and dropped her off because she can't run this far anyways. Okay, this is where the signal is going to start dropping, and it'll go in and out for the next probably mile and a half until I get high enough on this next ridge that we can get signal again, because there's no cell towers back here. I was thinking about taking Nari with me down to Arizona and then to my race, but I found out in my meeting the other night that is indeed a fact now. So they're going to shuttle us. They're going to have dedicated shuttling just for us, which, you know, would have been okay. Because I could always, you know, she could hop on the vehicle and go with me and all that, but next 3 miles, I think. The fact that this right here is making me slow down. Time to walk tells me that. I think my first thing is I ate too much for lunch. And I can feel it. I'm glad I didn't put a coat on though. Down. No, she's just up off the trail. We're not that close yet. Well, I mean, we're getting close because I just got signal again. Oh, this is kicking my ass. Hopefully, I can get my ass going tomorrow morning, because I don't really want to be too late in the day. In fact, I'm going to do some content stuff, so it would actually be really cool if I could get up with the sunrise. Oh yeah, it goes down to the Davis Gulch trailhead there. And now I think we're officially on entertainment. I think that back there to that junction was archery trail or something like that, because there's an archery range right there. Oh, we still got about I think 600 feet of vert to do, which doesn't sound too bad, being that we still got, I mean, easily 2 miles to go, but most of it is in this next mile. Like, I think once we get essentially to the last switchback, we only have maybe 100 50 feet more feet to go in that last mile. Because it gets steep. Trail runners hate going up this, unless you're like me. I love going up this. I'd much rather. So, and then we just got a little bit further. We just got, turn to the right, and then once we get to the end of that switchback, right there, but I think it's gonna be too dark because on that trail, and I will trip and fall. Okay, I gotta plug my camera in. Okay, it is. When I'm searching for signal like this, it goes through battery. I think the sun is behind the Continental Divide. Looks like. I don't know when. Oh geez, this gotta be past actual sunset even. 5:40. Maybe it's right around there. Seems like just 2 weeks ago it was like 5:20. I see, girl. We might, instead of doing a ridge, I'm not taking her with me to Arizona. So what I might do is drop her off and then get a flatter long run in, like on Tuesday. As my last long run. I need to be there Thursday night because I got to get there in the morning on Friday to work. So technically I could probably leave on Wednesday morning early and get there. Wednesday is supposed to be my long run, so I'm hopefully gonna do it on Tuesday instead. Oh man, my legs are burning. I'm breathing hard, but my heart rate doesn't feel too bad. She's at the end of this switchback now. I should start getting signal. Oh yeah, look at that, I do. It's funny, she takes off going down the trail that direction, and then she looks back, and she watches me. And there's like a little trail here, it looks like, although it doesn't go anywhere, but right to the peak up here. But a lot of times when it's like this, or if there's an actual trail intersection, it's like, because I'm going the other direction, so then she freaks out, comes sprinting back like, oh, he's going that, you fool. Oh. Okay, once we get over there, there's still a little bit of daylight. We just gotta get up there. That's probably my favorite section on this whole thing, because you can see good views. And it's getting just dark enough that hard enough for me to see. It's hard for me to see the rocks. So, but it's not dark enough that if I put my headlamp on, it's going to help any. I just can't get above tree line. But we're almost there. Because I do have a javelina, so it would be nice to, whatever fitness I'm in at the time, I think it's called Prairie Reef Overlook, or something reef, might not be Prairie Reef, something reef. Oh wow, look at that colors. You guys can't see jack shit. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Now you can see. Oh, look at that. It's too bad we weren't about half hour earlier. Not even half hour, 20 minutes earlier. Because then we'd be up on top and we'd be able to get to see like really good. I mean, the colors won't be good. 20 minutes ago, the colors weren't near what they are now. Oh, that breeze feels good too. Okay, I gotta take this off because I'm just snagging it. And we'll put it back here. My dog doesn't even care. It's like, look at the sunset. But whatever that one overlook is, that's going to be a 30-miler right there. And I don't know, I'm going back and forth whether I'd love to do the Chinese wall in a day. Well, that's 100K. So my dog definitely won't be able to do that. In a day. Now, if we take a couple of days, then she might be able to. Now, supposedly, I saw that Prickly Pear bought a bunch of this land up here, but there's a house right up on top here somewhere. Big ass house. So that's weird to me. Wow, look at that. That is so cool. top right now so we could look at these colors. Look at all them chickens. It does seem that I will be going down to Arizona at the right time because it is supposed to get cold and snowy again here next week. Whew. The only thing that sucks about me working actually I should be okay. We'll see. Because even with it being cold and snowy here, it's supposed to be cold and snowy in northern Arizona too. But I'm gonna lose my high altitude advantage since I've been running in higher altitudes for the last 3 weeks. That's a new trail. Huh. Wonder where that goes. That's a brand new trail. But I might be able to get up to high altitude over by Ash Fork maybe, but chances are it's probably going to be snowy there too, or at least wet and muddy. That's what wrecked my calf muscle a month ago. I'm finally pretty much healed from that now, like just recently. And I don't need to get a lot of miles in, but I still need to do some. I figure out when my crew is getting there. I think they're getting in like Thursday night. So I'll have to I need to build a spreadsheet and share it with them and be like, hey, here's my race plan, because I'm probably not going to have time to talk to them ahead of time and just let them know like how I race and stuff. Like, it's pretty, my race plan for this is pretty simple, because I will see them every 1.4 miles, I think. That's roughly what it is. I think that's what every lap is, but it might be even shorter than that. Had some trees blow down up here. Which is kind of funny when you see there isn't any trees in like thick woods that blew down. I wish we were up here 20 minutes ago. It would have been so pretty. I mean, it's still pretty, but it would have been even prettier. Where my dog is. Hopefully she's not down on a cliff. Because I wouldn't put it past her. I don't see her up here. Oh, she has a... Oh, the city lights are on too. That's cool. That is so cool. Oh, there's the colors, which for you guys don't look like anything. Let me see if I can fix that. Because I can fix this. So, well, I thought I could. This is still a little not as dark as it truly is out here. But yeah, I don't know why it doesn't show how dark it is. Whatever. Activate change. There we go. So right about there is about how dark it is. Truly. And now you can see the better colors of what's left of them anyways. But okay, well, let's get down off of here before it gets too dark. In fact, I might pull my headlamp out now so that I don't have to do it. Because once we hit the trees down here, it's going to be so dark. See if I can do this without making a mess of the camera too much. Okay. You guys are like, what the hell are you doing over there? You know, I'm trying to get my headlamp on. Try and tighten this a little bit. There we go. That should be okay. Oopsies. There we go. Okay. Whew. My keys are gonna rattle. That should be good enough. Helps a little bit. I got the headlamp on, and you can see my headlamp shyness. That tells you how dark it is. If it was still as light as you guys see, it wouldn't be. plan was to go to this other summit, but I wish I could go down this other trail off to the right and not lose signal. But I think I lose signal. I don't remember what I said, but it was right at 700 feet more of climbing that we had to do from that one point. I'll let her decide what she wants to do. She wants to pee. Okay, she wants to take this trail. I'm gonna go the other way, so we're only gonna get like 5 miles in. Actually, we'll get a little more than that. We just hit 4, so we'll get close to 6. So probably like 5.8. Okay, so where she wants to go. So, I might have to fix my hat though, because feels like my hat's gonna fly off. Ooh, and I just lost my headlamp. Slow now because I stared when my headlamp hit the ground. The light was shining right in my eyeball, so now I have a blue square in my eyes, like looking at headlamp, or like when you look at headlights on a car. She must be ready to go back. She chose this way because normally she wants to go up over the other summit, but she chose this direction, so because we're not going to get our distance in that we wanted to get, so it don't matter, which is probably good because running this late at night and then trying to wake up to do a long run tomorrow. Weirdo. I can't even see the trail in the darkness up here. Ow! I just freaking clipped a rock. I think there's a seasonal spring right here too. I don't even see that rock that I clipped up there. Well, I mean, I can't even see the trail over here, so. See, you can see the trail, but I can't see the trail. Oh yeah, there was a seasonal spring there. I could hear it running. I thought there was one there. So we're gonna have to go slow because if I'm already clipping my toes when there's like hardly any rocks here, this is gonna be really bad once we get further down the trail here because it gets way rockier. In fact, I might just was worried about that. Battery's almost dead on my headlamp. Actually, I can do this too. There we go. We're gonna do that. So that should help a little bit, just in case. Turn the light on the camera because it is plugged in right now. So. Hello, you girl. She's still having fun. She's still got her butt swagger going. Still got that butt swagger going. In a way, I kinda was hoping I was gonna be like, this year is busier for me than last year even, just because I have a lot of, well, I have more, I guess you could say, personal things, personal trips planned. Like I'll be going back to Massachusetts in April for the Tough Ruck, which I need to figure out how to get some money for that, some pledges. Got a few already. Some of my consistent viewers have donated, and I thank them so much for that. I think I'll do some sort of maybe a 24-hour-thon or something now that I'm like in March. I'll probably be here a lot of the time, so we can do like some sort of thing where for every $10 or I go run a mile, do that for 24 hours. Ooh, hello man, hello. Enjoy the run. We're trying. It is dark and I am tripping over things because they blend in with this dark dirt. So I can't see anything. It's mostly the sticks I'm tripping over now. There's still rocks that are sticking up, but it's mostly the roots that are sticking out of the ground. Oh, the breeze is starting to get cool now, which actually feels nice. So your dog is indeed leading you out. Told you when I was driving, yeah. I mean, this is actually the closest that she stayed to me in a long time. And I think it's because it's so dark out that she knows I need the extra assistance. Like, if it wasn't for her LED harness, I would never know where she's at. About maybe 2 miles left. It's hard to judge because we're almost on this bottom part of this trail, and then from that point we have about a mile. So, although I say we might take that single track, but I risk losing a signal way too much. You'll be lurking. Nice. Thanks. Easy on the knees. I don't have problems with knees. You know, it's like my knees actually hurt more when I don't run than when I do. It's like the studies have shown is running does not make your knees bad. It's not bad on the knees. If you're gonna have bad knees, like knee problems, you're gonna have them no matter what you do. Now running might make them worse if you're susceptible to that, but so would playing basketball or playing football or anything like that. Any sort of hiking even, you know, would be bad if you're genetically prone. Now I do have problems with the runner's knee on my left knee, but that's because I don't do the proper strength work like I need to. Hello. More like downhill, yeah. Well, if I'm gonna have problems with the downhills, because I'm gonna clip a toe and go barrel rolling down the trail. But we're through the steeper part now. It's nice gentle downhill all the way back to the vehicle. Oh. She's waiting to see what direction we're gonna go. You know what direction we're going, you weirdo. She's just hoping. Oh boy, the city lights are nice and bright now down there. I have the ISO cranked up so high on the camera that it looks way brighter out here than it is. Try and get rid of that so you don't have to hear me sniffing the whole time. My nose runs no matter the temperature or any of that. It's like, oh geez, probably now that the sun's down, probably mid 50s, low 50s. Pretty dang warm for this time of year. But that's gonna change next week. It's gonna get cold again. I don't know if they were doing a controlled burn or what. See the glow out there? That's a fire up on the mountain. Or is it an actual forest fire, which is unusual for this time of year. I'm hoping it's a controlled burn, but gosh dang, looking at that plume of smoke earlier today, that's one hell of a controlled burn. Like, that's nuts. But then also, if it's a controlled burn, even looking at the glow right now on that thing's gotten out of control. So that makes me think that it's an actual forest fire. But I haven't seen any like airplanes or anything dropping retardant or anything. Like below dew point, you think? I don't think it's below the dew point because there's hardly like the humidity is so low here this time of year. But I wouldn't doubt the dew point is probably hovering around 0 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we're only going to get about 5 point, and probably not even 5.5 miles. I was hoping we'd be closer to, well, if we would have got here when I wanted to, we'd be at right around 10 miles, like 9.8. But we're gonna, as it is, should we do the other trail? What do you think, sweet girl? What do you think? You want to do the other trail? Nah, I will definitely lose signal because if I'm having, I just looked and I'm at like 2,300 kilobytes per second, and I should be right around 4,000. So we will definitely lose it. So we'll just go this way. Probably gonna lose it still going this way. But this isn't as much fun. This is an old, I think technically it's an old mining road, but now they just use it for forest access. Like, you're not allowed to drive on this, but like the actual, because this is a city park, so like park people will come up here to do things. I still think this network area out here is still, at one time it was the largest city park in the US. I don't know if it still is or not, but it's 2 mountains and another ridge in between. You see lots of dry here. It is dry out here. Now, the ground is damp because in a lot of these areas, just because it hasn't gotten warm enough to, because there was snow up here a couple weeks ago, and so it's still kind of, you know, melting or whatever, but some drying out, I guess. But oh, another puppers. Nice. Gonna have fun playing, I guess. Hello. Oh, jeez. The dog just almost tripped me. I don't think this lady's gonna care about her dog being way up here. She didn't even say anything when I went by, so. I guess she doesn't care about her dog. Because we're a long ways ahead of her now. That lady just came out of nowhere. Didn't even see her. All of a sudden I just saw these 2 eyes from the other dog reflecting off my headlamp. Didn't even notice her. Oh, did you put a light on my dog? I have to, because she runs off and explores so much, and it's like I'd never know where she's at. I wouldn't have a clue. And with this light, if it's like open, I can see her for a mile away. When we go out to 10 mile, sometimes because it's just a big wide open grass field, old pasture, and like she could be all the way at the other end of that and I'd be able to see her. I do have a tracker on her as well, but that only works if we have cell reception, which is stupid the way it works. It's like, oh, I think she's on the trail. See, it's a good thing I have that light on her. I would have probably kept going straight and we lost the trail. Oh no, she's not on the trail. She's cutting. Oh no, she was on the trail. I was like, she's cutting corners. No, she was on the trail. So her tracker that she has on her collar, like it uses a satellite to know where she's at, but it can't tell me where she's at unless it has cell service, which is stupid. It's like, why can't the satellite? Oh, jeez. Now, hopefully the dog police isn't up here, since I don't have a leash. Because I wouldn't put it past this person to be, the dog police person, to be sitting here waiting for people to come off the trails and then giving them a citation. Because you're supposed to put your dog on a leash once you get within 100 meters of the trailhead. Although this trail doesn't have a blue sign on it to tell you when that is, but the other trails do. In fact, you can see it right there. Or no, that's not it. Oh no, we're back at the trailhead. That's the pit toilet. I didn't know where this far already. There ain't nobody here other than us and probably that other lady. That's where that other car is. Oh, there's another vehicle here too. Ooh. Okay. She's probably ready to go back and get her breakfast, or her dinner, I mean. I'm gonna turn this off. Is it off? It is off, okay. Oh, geez. Trying to make it so you're not shining so much. Okay, well, that is gonna be it for tonight. Like I said, tomorrow morning we're gonna get our long run in, so we will be going up to across the way over here to the other end of the city park, and we're gonna do Mount Helena, but I'm gonna do the whole ridge trail, so we're gonna be, I'm only gonna be able to stream the first, like up to the peak, and once we get past the peak I lose signal, because I'll be dropping back into the backcountry for the next 6.5 miles, and then we're gonna turn around and come back, and then we'll hit different routes on coming back. So I might go, maybe I'll go live again when we get to that point. But we're hoping for about 15 miles tomorrow, maybe a little bit further. We'll see if we can make it happen. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Bye everyone, love y'all, and I'll see you guys next time.